Hello, you guys. This is Tiffany from the UOP Council. I am here this Saturday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States, and I'm excited about the panel that we have today. We're doing our second international hangout where we have people literally all over the world who have decided to partner with a company called Domination. Now, we'll tell you a little bit more about this company later, but what we will share with you is this is a phenomenal opportunity, a way that you can actually earn income from home, and you can do this literally all over the world. So I would like to introduce to you today one of my co-hosts, Miss Meryl out from the UK, and we're going to ask her to introduce herself a little bit and give us some information about who she is.
Hi everyone, yeah, my name's Meryl. I live near Heathrow Airport, for those of you internationally who might know. And I must just tell you, George Clooney's just bought a house down the road, so could be having coffee with him quite soon. That's my excitement for the day. Anyway, I'm semi-retired. I joined DSD earlier this year, and it's just amazing. It's something that I do whenever I feel like it. I can work the hours I want, and work with some amazing people. I've met amazing people. Fantastic.
Well, that's pretty awesome, Meryl. We're glad to have you on. And so I'm very familiar with Heathrow. Unfortunately, I was stuck there one day for like 12 hours.
Good memory.
Yes, I'm very familiar with that airport. So we're glad to have you on today. So we just want to introduce everyone, a couple of people on the panel. We have a few technical issues today, but that is okay. We're excited to have people from literally all over the world here to share their stories about Domination. So I want to go to Richard now. Richard, to introduce yourself and tell us where you're from. Are you there, Richard?
I'm there now. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, we're coming to you from Canada, all the way from Canada. I actually got introduced to DS Domination in Canada. It took me till I got down to Mexico before I actually decided to join. So I actually joined while I was in Mexico. Started my business while I was in Mexico. Started with Keisha Bass, and we started working the eBay side of it. Had some success there. Came back to Canada, and then I got it rocking with the other side of the system. So it does work international. Doesn't matter where you are, where you live. This business can work for you. I don't know if you want me to speak more about myself, Keisha, or not, or Lakeisha. You want to tell me to tell more of my story, Lakeisha, or?
Well, we got started. Remember, you guys started with Keisha Bass down when you was in Canada, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Awesome. And by the way, of Mexico. So now you're representing really two countries. You're representing both Canada and Mexico, right?
Yes, and I'm selling in the United States. So.
Awesome. 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 Well, we're gonna introduce a few more people. We're gonna come back to you, Richard. Okay?
Okay.
Awesome. So let's go down to Miss Lucita, and I hope I pronounced that correctly. Could you unmute yourself and introduce yourself to us?
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Awesome.
You don't see me, but you hear me. Can you see me, Stephanie?
Yeah, we can see you, Lucette.
So Lucette, we can see you and we can hear you. Awesome.
Yes, my name is. Can I continue? Because
Yes.
see, my name is Lucette. Lucette.
Uh-oh, did we just lose her there, Meryl? We just lost her. That's okay. We're going to keep going. Lucette, when you get back on, okay, she just dropped off. That's fine. Lucette is in the, I believe she's in the UK, but she's going to come back and reintroduce herself to us, okay? And let's go ahead and let's introduce and give us some information. Be patient with us, guys. We're streaming from all over the world, okay? And while he's unmuting himself, we're gonna we have Miss Epson who's on. Her mic is not working correctly. We're having some technical issues with her as well, but she gave us a little bit of information about herself, and I want to introduce her. So Jordan, while you're unmuting yourself, we'll go ahead and start with Judy. She joined DSD about 5 months ago, and she lives in the UK. And now, can you read it on the side, Merlin? Where exactly is she living? Do you know that area around Dorset? Are you familiar with that area at all?
Whereabouts in Dorset?
I think it's been like she said around Dorset. I'm not sure, but she's an American living.
Lyme Regis. It's a coastal town in Dorset, which is a county on the south coast of England. Very beautiful area.
Awesome, awesome. And she's actually an American, but living in the UK. And I know we had some people earlier today that was saying that, you know, might be transitioning from the US to another part of the world, and they wanted to know if they can domination. So, and the answer to that question is absolutely. You know, if you still have your account, if you're able to maintain your PayPal account, you can still maintain the business. So we're excited to have you on. So Judy, just feel free to continue chatting in the chat box between Merle and I. We'll put your information up there. We're excited to have you on, and thank you for joining us today and this evening where you are. So we're excited to have you here. So Judy, give us just in your chat box, and we'll come back to it. How is DS Domination coming for you? You know, what levels are you on? And just put some information in the chat box. We'll make sure that the audience hears that. So, Merle, I wanted to get back with you because you've been in this business for some time now, and you've made a lot of success with DS Domination. That's correct?
Yeah, you say I've been in a long time. I think I joined back in March at the pro level. But I didn't do anything. I just sat and watched what was going on and did a little bit, and then saw that so many people were having success. And I know we were talking about Judy, who's American, living in England. Well, I was looking for an opportunity that I could do from wherever I was in the world. I've got family in the US, so time with them. It's great to know that I can just take my laptop and work from there. I also have a caravan down in Dorset, not too far from Judy, so we'll have to meet up for a cup of tea. And so I like to be mobile with my business, and that's what DS offers me. So I was quite intrigued by the company because it's the first company I've ever seen where you make money from the product, not from recruiting people. And to be honest, I was rubbish at recruiting. And so this seemed like, my idea of heaven. And that's why I got started. I then went to Vegas, decided to jump on a plane and go to Las Vegas, where the company were having their first event ever. And because I wanted to meet the owners, I wanted to see what other people were doing with the business, and I was not disappointed. I met, I must know now, hundreds of people, and I talk to people around the world quite regularly now, and it's great fun.
You said you got on all levels, right? And so you're doing the Genesis product. Is that correct? If you're working that side of the business?
Well, I'm in Pro level, which is the first level, which costs $19.95 a month just to get started. Because I really wasn't looking for a lot of money to supplement my income. I only wanted £200 or £300 a month, and that's really easy to achieve. But then when I saw what else was going on, I upgraded to the next level, and then I bought Genesis, which is another product we have, which shows you how to really turbocharge your business. And now I've got most of the products now, and the training is amazingly easy. I'm not young. I'm in my 60s now, and so I need it to be easy to follow on the computer, and it's great. I love it.
Well, that's awesome. I'm so excited for you. So the training is easy. How do you find, and so we had a couple of questions. I wanted to address that, and I'm going to address that back to you as well, Richard. The FBA side of the business. How do you find that working that internationally?
Okay, so FBA means fulfilled by Amazon, which means that they take care of it. Once I get the product to them, they list it and they advertise it for you. And there's a couple of ways. I've done Easy, which is with an app where you can just done that in the UK. So I'm sending things to Amazon UK. I've now started. I've now got a product US, and so that is now hopefully going to start selling. It's only just gone up, and I've already got 2 other products on the way. But I'm doing that from the US. But the ultimate goal is to buy products from China and have them sent into Amazon US. That is the ultimate goal. So step by step. I felt China was a bit scary to start with, so Genesis gives you a step-by-step way of getting there.
Yeah, it does, and I think that's a good point that some people can make, that it doesn't matter where you are, you can still do the Genesis product no matter if you're in the other parts of the world. So Richard, I know that you're in Genesis too, correct?
Yes, I am. Yes.
Okay. So give us a little bit of background on really of how I know we all started at the pro level, right? We started at the pro, and give us a little background how you've actually worked your way to where you are now.
Okay, I started again at the pro level, like where everybody, Merle started, you started, and you just follow the training, right? And so I moved from the pro level. I knew it worked on eBay. I started selling on eBay, saw some products move, and yeah, this works, move on. And so then I moved up to Elite and Unleashed. I moved through the different levels, the different higher levels of selling and more profit making. Moved up to Monopoly, and then I want to be known as the lazy marketer. Okay, I am truly want to be a lazy marketer, and that is what Genesis is all about. And Genesis traditional FBA. I just want to be able to order my products straight from a manufacturer, say, okay, send them an email, say, send this product into Amazon, and then FBA, which is fulfilled by Amazon, they do all the rest for me, right? So it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And the nice thing about it is, with the training that DSD, UOP, all the members, everybody chips in to help each other grow and build their own business. And with that training, each of those different steps, Pro, Elite, Unleashed, Monopoly, Genesis, you have that backup system of training plus members, and that really makes it easy for members to actually understand which level they're at and how to proceed. So Genesis is just as easy as Pro is, but it's on a different level. And it's great if you're a lazy marketer like myself and you just want to retire anywhere in the world, right, Merle? And sit back with your laptop and just fill in a few orders and then look at your Amazon account and watch it grow. I've run a couple of test products and following the system, and it's amazing. It's truly amazing. I've taken a product from nowhere using the system to where now I'm getting a fair amount of sales each and every day from it. So I'm happy. I'm very happy.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome, Richard, because I think a lot of people, I wanted to make sure people were clear that it really doesn't matter where you are. As long as you have access to eBay, Amazon, and PayPal, that you can actually build a substantial business. Now, you say you're the lazy marketer. And a lazy marketer, income disclaimer, all right, everyone in this, I want to put that out there first of all. The lazy marketer, Richard from Canada, by the way of Mexico, on average, okay, how much does a lazy marketer make with DS Domination in Canada or Mexico? Richard, how much do you?
$2,000 a month. Starting
$2,000 a month. 2,000 is that U.S. dollars?
That's U.S. dollars, yes.
Okay.
I love that. We work in U.S. dollars, yes.
So a lazy marketer, all right, is making $2,000 a month selling products within our using our training within the eBay and Amazon. So that's a lazy marketer, you guys. So the question is, right, no matter where you are in the world, how much would 2,000 US dollars or 2,000 pounds or 2,000 whatever your currency is, how much would that mean to you and for your life? And so that's what we want to do, what we're talking about here today, that DS Domination is truly, right, it's truly our international business. So Richard, give us one thing. Okay, you're in Canada, so give us one thing you do in your free time as a lazy marketer. What can, if I came to Canada today, want to hang out with you, what would I be doing with you?
Learning about product promotion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, product promotion on eBay. Keywords and how to put your product in front of the people's eyes, because that's what it's all about. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That is awesome. Awesome. Lucette, we want to see if we can get you on now. Can you unmute yourself? We would like to hear a little bit about what you're doing over there in the Netherlands, I believe. Let's see if we can get her unmuted. Are you there? Not quite. Well, look, just when you unmute, just let me know, and just we'll get you on, because we want to make sure that we get you on. Deetra, thank you for joining us today. Are you there, Deetra?
Are you there, Deetra? Hey, y'all. How you doing, everybody? Whatever time zone you're in. Good evening. Good morning. How are you?
We're good. How are you doing, Deetra?
I'm fantastic, man. What's going on over here?
We're just hanging out. It's Saturday morning. We're hanging out with some phenomenal international DS Domination dominators. And, you know, they've been sharing with us how they've been building a business. So, Deetra, give us a little bit of background about you and what you're doing. Of course, you're representing the USA. But give us a little bit of background about you this morning.
Well, I'm laughing at Richard still, because he's over there talking about he's a lazy marketer making $2,000. He's about to kill me. How lazy? Look, Richard, you getting paid to be lazy? That's what I'm talking about. That's how we do it. But that's just, I'm Deetra Jones in Woodbridge, Virginia, in the DMV, and I am in DS Domination, of course. And FBA, Fulfilled by Amazon, has just become one more way for us to make money from home, and to do it with such ease. You don't have to have any internet experience, because I never was, I wasn't an online marketer. I wasn't even where Richard is. I wasn't even a lazy internet marketer. I was a no online marketer. So before I came to DS Domination, I didn't have any experience online. marketing. So it's been that easy for me to learn it, and I am a single mother of 3 boys that are growing up and eating up, and so I had to find ways to make money from home, because these days parents need to be at home with all that goes on with technology and stuff in this world. So I appreciated being able to stay home. So I started on eBay almost a year. This month it will be 1 year that I have been with DS Domination. Yeah, 1 year. And so I had sold things on eBay before, but except I was buying them and taking pictures and putting them up on the internet, and if they didn't sell, I would take them down, go get my money back, and buy something else. So when someone introduced me to my sponsors, Nate and Nen Williams, introduced me to DS Domination, I started like rubbing my hands together because I had some idea of what it was. But this time I would only be cutting and pasting photos and descriptions. So I didn't have to make trips to the store. So I thought, man, oh man, if this works, I am home free. So you know what? I am home free, Tiffany girl. I am home free of the bondage, free of the balls and chains, the rigid approval, leave slips, and all that stuff. I go on 2 vacations a year now, 6 months each, rocking and rolling here in DS Domination, doing FBA, Genesis Easy, as Meryl was saying, you know, when you go in the store, and we have a scanner that's on your phone, and you scan items that may cost $1.50 that are selling on eBay, selling on Amazon for like $29. So, and there's no guilt in that. I mean, all the stores do the same thing to us. I am DeatraWalmart.com, whatever it is. I mean, you know, I have my own thing, and so I don't feel bad about people paying whatever they pay for things, because apparently it's in their budget. So with FBA and Genesis Easy, you can go in the store and scan yourself all the way to the bank. So I absolutely love it. I'm teaching other people to do it. And I mean, there's no stress in it. You do it. One thing about this business is that it fits in where you can fit it in. So I love that about this business. So yeah, I'm USA, I'm in Virginia, but I can still relate to people like Richard and the lovely Meryl and all the other people, and Tiffany, and we just have a blast. It's a whole new community, and we absolutely love connecting with people wherever you are and whatever time zone, whatever language you speak. I absolutely love it.
Awesome. Thank you, Deetra. Thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate it so much. And so, Lucette, I want to see if we can get you on, because I definitely want to get you on. And, you know, look, Judy and Meryl just made a connection, and they're going to meet up from tea, right? So that's the beauty.
Meryl, I'm coming over there, Meryl. I'm going to meet you guys over there. I already met Meryl, but I need to come over there.
Hey. Shay, how are you?
I'm doing well. I didn't realize that I was hopping on an international hangout. I don't care if you showed me the wrong link.
Well, Sean, why you here, right? Because you're representing Canada as well. Just give us a little feedback about DS Domination in Canada.
Sorry, hold on one second.
Sure. Whew, so what else we got? Lucette, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Awesome.
Can you hear me, Tiffany?
There you go, Richard. And I want to get you to share a little bit about DS Domination. Share your experience with us.
You're talking with me, Tiffany? With Lucette?
Yes.
Yes, good morning. I'm going to be quick before things go wrong again. But yes, my name is Lucette, with a silent E, and I'm from Curacao, one of the Dutch Caribbean islands here in the Caribbean Sea. So we are part of the Netherlands, of the kingdom, but we are not in the Netherlands. We are in the Caribbean Sea. Can you hear me?
Yes, awesome. Keep going. Tell us a little bit about your experience in DS Domination.
So I joined around February this year, DS Domination, but you're just looking out for something extra to do as a single mother here on the island. It isn't easy. So I joined DS Domination, but I was very, I wasn't sure if it was too good to be true for me. So it took me a few months before I really started to try with eBay, with Amazon and everything. And it started going. Still, I'm not doing. I am a lazy one. So let me take the place of Richard. It's not going like it's supposed to be for me, but this is the best opportunity you can ever get. That's why I took so long, because there is a lot of things that are not so right, you know, and this is just right. So I'm doing it here on the island. I just started to as the affiliate part of the business here on the island. Isn't easy, but you know, with God nothing is impossible. So I'm getting my people little by little. I'm looking for ways to make it bigger, because it's just new for me, and also it's gonna be new also for the people here on the island.
Well, that's awesome, Marilyn. Thank you. Now, you made a good point, and I know a lot of people we come from different backgrounds and different situations, but you said that you started this business because you needed to make income, right, as a single mother. And so that is something that that's not only in the U.S. I know a lot of we hear that about it in the U.S., but that's all over the world. People need income because they're in several different situations. And so for you, DS Domination has, just been a blessing to you and your family. So I just want to encourage you to keep building your business, to keep building your business for the long term, on the affiliate side and on selling on eBay and Amazon, because as you can see on this panel, this business would definitely pay off. Like, it would definitely pay off. So Sean, you're sipping on your coffee over there. I'm a little jealous because I haven't had mine yet. So we're going to have Sean come on and he's rocking it out there in Canada, you guys, and he just retired himself. And he has a phenomenal story. So Sean, will you please share a little bit about your story with us this morning?
Yeah, first of all, if Carrie George is watching this, I will just say, the next time you send me a link, at least let me know I'm hopping on a hangout or something. I'll put some better clothes on and, stop sipping my coffee. But anyways, I think he ambushed me there to get me on this thing. But anyways, yeah, so I've been with DSD since, close to the beginning. I joined last November in 2013. The company was about a month and a half old, 2 months old at the time, something like that. And when I first joined, the Unit of Prosperity actually only had like 950 people in the team. And now we're at, I think we just crossed the 15,000 person line. So as you mentioned there, I just recently fired my boss, so this is my full-time job. It was actually my first week actually being able to just get up and do work from home. It was pretty cool. I've made well over 6 figures in the last 10 months between the eBay and Amazon side, between the affiliate side of things. So it's been a true blessing for me, for my family. When I first joined DS Domination, I actually have a video out there. You guys can Google it, but I had less than $0 in my bank account. I actually had negative $429 in my bank account in August of last year. And my wife was pregnant, so we had a kid on the way. We just bought a new house. I had less than $0. I had all my credit cards maxed out. So I wasn't in a situation like a lot of people think where I had all this money to play with, and people always tell me, you have money. It takes money to make money, and you had all this money and this and that. Like, no, I had nothing, okay? And when I started DSD, I started a brand new Facebook account. I didn't have an email list at all. I was a terrible marketer. I had no clue what was going on. Never sold on eBay before in my life. Never sold on Amazon before in my life. I was just determined. I saw the concept. I had a couple sales right away. I knew it was going to work, and I just pushed through. The first 90 to 120 days, I was up 18, 19, 20 hours a day just working when it was the weekend. And when I had to work, I would drive 2 hours in traffic, sit at work for 8 hours, drive 2 hours back, spend time with my family for a couple hours, and then work till like 3 in the morning, sleep, get up at 6, do it all again. But it paid off. Here I am. I've built a team. I signed up over 400 people. I've partnered with another member, and we have a team combined of close to 3,000. So we're changing lives every day. I've had a month on Amazon where I sold over $25,000 in product. I'm an eBay power seller. I mean, you name it. And I would just say for people watching this internationally, it's really no different. Okay, there's a couple little things. They're small, they're minor, but 99% of what you see the Americans have, it's the exact same thing for us. So Don't make some of the little intricacies be an obstacle for you. And my recommendation to you, if you are going to jump in and join, which you should because it's $20 and it can change your life, is to come into business, think long term. I'm going to make 10K your first month. You probably aren't going to make it your first 3 months, but you can make it in your 6th month. That's what it took me. It took me my 6 months to make that. But you have to have that long-term vision. You have to have that passion. You have to have that drive. You have to have the ability to come in, make some early sacrifices, do whatever it takes, and then now, 10 months later, I can quit my job, kick my feet up, do whatever I want to do from home, and you know, I don't know any other company out there that you can do that where you don't have to recruit. So that's it. That's my story, and happy to hop on this thing today.
Thanks so much, Sean. You made a really good point, and I think this point is to be made no matter where you are in the world, that this is a long-term business, right? This is not just something where you sign up 10 people today, you make $1 million, you sign up 10 people tomorrow, you make another $1 million, right? It's a long-term business. It's where you get in, you learn the basics of e-commerce, you learn how to sell, how to find product, how to title, how to list, all those things that's in the training and the support that UOP has. And then if you get that done correct, then you are actually in 10 months or 6 months or maybe 1 or 2 years, right? You'll have the income that you want to have. So we're not going to say that you're going to do it in 10 months. You know, you can do it if you put in the effort. Sean said he had 2 hours of sleep a night. If I read 2 or 3 hours of sleep, correct, Sean? Like that was, you know, what you, I believe, right? 3 o'clock, get up at 6 a.m., that's not a lot of sleep. So if you're willing to put in the effort, it doesn't matter where you are in the world, that you can get those same results. Or income disclaimer, again, his work ethic is phenomenal, all right, phenomenal. And as a result, you can see that has paid off. So, Sean, do me a favor. How many people on your team, like what sort of countries do you have represented on your team?
Oh, man. People, I got people in Denmark. I got people in Holland. I had some people from Greece, people in the USA, obviously. Lots of people in Canada, Australia, New Zealand, India. I have a couple people from Africa that are doing this thing. Somebody in Norway is on our team doing this. He's actually doing really well on the Genesis product. So, look, it's no different for us internationally. There's little intricacies, you know. You got to sell a couple items locally. You know, sometimes you have to pay an ear or something for your payment. But at the end of the day, like, it's the same thing, you know. Don't make little intricacies become big obstacles. To be honest with you, it's actually good because I get paid in US and our dollar's worth less. So when I transfer the money back, it's actually worth more. So I kind of like that, you know. When you make it, it's actually like 5,500. So I'm okay with that, right? But you know, Eric Worre, who's a giant network marketing millionaire, always says every millionaire he ever interviewed, when they first launch a business, they put in their first 90 days, they put in a full burst of energy, 14, 15, 16 hours a day. So I don't know about you, but I want to be a millionaire someday. So if it means that I got to put in 3 months of sacrifice and time to build my business, I was willing to do that. And that was enabled me to sort of, you know, I'm a little bit more on cruise control now. I still market my business, but I'm certainly not doing 18 hours a day. Now I can do 3, 4, 5 hours a day and maintain my business, right? So little lesson and free tip to anybody watching this, whatever business you're in. You know, when you come in, don't expect that money to just print out of your machine. You got to put in the work, okay? Yes, it's easy. It's copy, cuts, paste. It's $20. It's probably the easiest money you'll ever make, but you still got to work for it, okay? So I will leave it at that.
Awesome. Thank you, Sean. And, you know, for some people who say, you know, I don't have eBay in my country, or maybe there are some other issues that you may feel like, you can always start in the monopoly side and start selling on Amazon. So this business will really fit no matter where you are in the world. It really will fit where you are. I'm sure there's a few countries out there that it may not. Okay, so I'm not saying it's going to fit for every country, but for most majority of the countries, we have a part of this business that will fit for you. So, and that's what we wanted to share with you guys today, that, or this evening, no matter where you are in the world, it doesn't matter where you are. E-commerce is a global business, you guys. And I've been drop shipping on a corporate level for over 10 years now, drop shipping product all over the world. And trust me, if there's a buyer and then there's a supplier, All right, so it's just where you want to get into in this particular chain of e-commerce and buying and selling globally. So don't let anything anything hinder you. I had a lady who jumped from Greece. She got on, put her 10 items up, and within like 2 days she had sold 3 items. And so easily she had actually increased her listings in about a month. And she was on with us last month, and this month right now she's vacationing out in Africa. So that's the beauty of this business. She can do it and when she wants to and how she wants to. So, it's an international business. People from all over the world, literally Norway, India, as you said, Greece, Brazil, the UK represents very strong in DS Domination. So we just wanted to just salute everyone up here and make sure that you click on the button below. If you see someone on this panel that maybe that you can want to partner with, if you're streaming this live later on YouTube in a different country, partner with them and get started with DS Domination, because this is truly a $19.95 US dollar business that you can get started with, and as you can see in Canada, you make your money back plus some, right? with the currency exchange. So Marilyn, do you have anything else you want to share with us today? Because you're recruiting as well, and you're having tea parties and signing up people, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So give us one affiliate tip that you've been using in the UK to help build your business.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay. Well, as I said, building an affiliate team was not the plan, because I didn't think I was very good at it. But there, particularly with the UOP, the Unit of Prosperity, we get so many tools for free that we can use to promote our business, and all the others in the group can help you promote your business. So I promote on Facebook, and so that's online. I do a bit of advertising with I use the Co-op, and I've used another source of traffic. But the unit provides me with capture pages, so I didn't have to go out and learn how to do that. It's all set up in the back office for us. But I also do offline marketing, so I'm what you call a lady who lattes in England. I don't know whether you have ladies who latte in the US, but we get together. I belong to several groups, and we just meet up once a month in each group and just chat about our businesses and just share, because particularly women, we're very good at sharing, and we love to help other women who are struggling maybe in their business by networking and linking them up, and I just tell them what I'm doing, and give them my card, and I was at one very recently, and by the time I got home, I got a sign up, and I talked to the plumber, I talked to the guys who deliver catalogs and put them through your door. I sometimes give them a little order, but then when they come to collect it or deliver my things, I give them my card and I talk to them about it. So, the 3-foot rule works for me, and it's never worked for me before, so it's really good.
That's awesome. Love it, love it, love it. Judy's having a hard time this morning. That's okay. So Judy, feel free to type some other stuff in there. We look forward to having you on our next hangout when we can maybe get your audio to be a little bit better. But you guys, I just wanted to hang out with you guys another month of this international team, and just inspire anyone who's interested in DS Domination to jump on board. As you heard Sean clearly say, it's really no different than selling in the U.S. or outside of the U.S. It's just really your commitment to the business and building a long-term generational wealth. So I want to get some final thoughts, and then I'm going to go off and have my coffee because I haven't had it yet. So Aditra, what do you have? Could you give us one final thought before we jump off this hangout this morning?
If I had one final thought, I would just say, as Sean said, don't turn minor intricacies into major mountains. I mean, if you're out here to really change your life, people always use the expression life is too short. Well, then if it's that short, then added quality would mean a lot to me. So don't be afraid, and don't let other people contaminate your thoughts of trying something new. Try something new, Make it happen for yourself. You have a ton of support within DS Domination, and we'd love to have you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Deetra. Lucette, will you give us one final word? We'll come back to her. She's having audio issues. Richard, one final word for us.
Okay. This goes back to Sean, and Sean actually taught me Monopoly. He's not in my downline, but he taught me Monopoly. So that goes to show you the sharing part of it. But he mentioned it's not a short-term business, and it really isn't. I asked my kids the other day, real quick. I asked my kids, how long does it take you to pay off a house, right? And their average answer was 25 to 35 years. And I said, okay, in 30 days, it took us 30 days with Genesis to actually pay off a house, and now we collect mortgage on it. Within 30 days, we accomplished that task. And the nice thing about it is, like Sean says, it's a building business. Within the next week, all I did was tweak a couple things, and we doubled our rent. Okay, we collect double our rent from that same house now. And probably the rent is only going to go up and up. I like to call them houses, but that's how I look at this business. It's long-term. Put in the work first, like Sean said, and the rest is going to come back and pay you time and time again. That's it for me.
Awesome, and congratulations on paying your mortgage. That's a big deal. Congratulations. All right, so Lucette, were you able to unmute? Okay, and Sean, I'm not sure. So Sean, just give us one final word, and then we're going to close it out this morning, if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure. I mean, like everybody said here, look, it's 20 bucks, okay? Everybody who's watching this has spent 20 bucks on things that have no value to them, whether that's going to the movie, ordering a pizza, whatever, right? Like, it's $20, okay? $20 can change your life, okay? It's a no-brainer if you ask me. If you're seriously looking for a home-based business, if you're seriously looking for a home-based business where you don't have to have home parties if you don't want to, and you don't have to call up people in your downline. Look, 90% of my team doesn't even recruit, okay? They're making money. So I have people on my team out selling me on eBay. I have people on my team quitting their jobs just doing the eBay thing, okay? So you can literally change your life for $20. I don't know anything out there that you can do that. If you join other companies, you pay 20 bucks, you're going to have to recruit, okay? You don't have to do that here. So if you're looking for something that you can seriously change your life and seriously actually start a home-based business from home, this is the best opportunity out there on the internet. Trust me, I've been around this game for a few years now. I've never seen an opportunity where so many people are making money. So many people are making money for the first time. People are retiring. People are quitting their jobs. People are paying off credit cards and getting themselves out of tough situations. I had a woman on my team who was on welfare. I remember when she first emailed me through a Craigslist ad, and I told her not to join. Now she's off welfare, making a couple grand a month, paying those bills. I mean, you do the math there, right? I mean, I don't know any other business out there that's doing stuff like that. So you guys should go ahead and click on the join button, get started with whoever invited you here, or talk to the person who invited you here after for more questions. But I don't have anything else to say. Oh, actually, one thing I wanted to mention. If people are watching this and they're interested in joining on the Amazon side of things, getting started with Monopoly, the corporate webinar tonight, Roger Langille is actually hosting a Monopoly webinar. He's only done one ever in the history of the company. So this is going to be an epic webinar. I'm not sure if they're recording this thing because they don't always record these things. So if you were thinking about it, you want to learn how to sell on Amazon, today would be a good time to jump in, get started with Monopoly so you can get access to that Monopoly webinar that's being run tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, I believe. Beyond that, I don't have anything else to say. Thanks for having me out.
No problem. Thank you, Sean. I was going to add that bit piece. Exactly 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you guys, with Roger Langille. I look forward to being on the webinar as well. So you guys have a phenomenal weekend. Enjoy your day. Don't forget to get started now, and more importantly, get back with the person who invited you if you have any additional questions. We look forward to having you in DS Domination. I want to be the first to welcome you. Have a great evening, you guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching. For more information, go to the About tab and visit my website. You'll see it right there in the description. It's partnerwithyvonne.com. Again, www.partnerwithyvonne.com.